It's been a very exciting journey. I said journey. Everybody says journey now. I apologise. Strike that.
Well, hello there. Welcome to opening night for the National Theatre's West End transfer of The Importance of Being Earnest. Max Webster's acclaimed production of the Oscar Wilde classic boasts a brand new cast, which includes the one and only Stephen Fry as Lady Bracknell. Be sure to subscribe to WhatsOnStage and ring that little bell for notifications. Now, roll the highlights.
The last time I was at the Noël Coward Theatre was 2012, I believe, or 2013, about 12 years ago, in a production called Peter and Alice with Judi Dench and Ben Whishaw, who were absolutely amazing. And to be back now doing The Importance of Being Earnest with Nathan, with our fabulous cast, with Stephen Fry, it's been a dream come true.
Well, I suppose somewhere inside myself I did have a feeling that if I was offered the role, I would leap at it. Really quite severely, like a lion leaping at an antelope. And when I was thrilled at the idea of doing it. I had done it on an audio, and I've known the play since I was 10 or 11, and so it's an exciting feeling, but it makes it all the more scary because you have to try and achieve what you hope you can achieve, and you don't want to let yourself or anyone else down.
I've been saying this particular revival is slightly remixed, that it's kind of like put in like a shaker and it's just fizzing, but lots of physical comedy. Lots of physical comedy alongside the language. It's just remixed, and we're having a lot of fun.
I think it kind of makes the subtext of the show the main text of the show. That's what makes it a unique production, right?
Oh, yes.
There's lots of hidden things that Oscar Wilde put in the play because when it was being written, he couldn't be himself, and we were able to bring those things out and celebrate them loudly, which I think makes it different, right?
And I think the main thing we feel in the room is that this version is so special because we're getting to do it the way that he would have wanted to. And that means so much to us in the room, and hopefully means more to the audiences, and there's something special in the air, and it's a joy to be a part of.
The Importance of Being Earnest is a very old play, so it was written in the 1890s, I think, and it's but it's incredibly timeless, really, and this production of it is incredibly sort of joyful. It's sort of fluid. It's sort of just an amazing, joyful take on what life could be like, really.
If you think about it, it says everything that people want to say out loud and never dare to, and we live in a time where everybody's doing that now, so come and watch that. I think it's definitely a play for now.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I suppose the ending is wonderful, and if you sense the audience being really with the characters, because in the first moments of the play, it's very easy to think, we're here to admire Oscar's language, and obviously the language is magnificent. The jokes, the epigrams, the sayings are brilliant. But why the play is a masterpiece is because the plotting is exquisite and the characters are important. And as the play gathers pace and the two pairs of lovers finally get together, there is such excitement in the audience, and that's a sign that it's really working. So that's what I look forward to.
It's one of those plays that there are no spare words at all, and there are incredibly long sentences that we've had to learn, and we occasionally run out of air and have to put a comma in. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful play.
I think there may be a tad sexual fluidity. Yeah, just a whiff of queer.
A lingering
scent of queer joy. Yeah. where you can be yourself. Everyone is invited to the party, you know?
Yes. Important.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes this version so special is
Yeah.
that we really are grabbing onto subtext, like my wife said, and and we're saying to everyone, like, it's written there, we exist there,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
let's make sure it's in there. Oh my gosh, the curtain call's my favourite part.
Yeah, I think to see Stephen do the full turn
Oh.
and then dance down with us. It's such joy. Every night when I look over him and I dance with him, I can't believe my luck. So it's joyful.
Sometimes I have this moment where I go, that's Stephen frying petals.
That's Stephen
And we're in
Fry
petals and all.
lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curtain call is a chance to sort of let my hair down, as it were, because Lady Bracknell is very much the centre of convention and Victorian morality at the heart of it all. I suppose her excuse would be she wants her daughter and her nephew to marry well for their own futures, but she's a pretty severe old thing and very traditional, and so it's kind of nice to throw that up and reveal what was underneath, because I'm in my corset and bloomers, as she would have been. I kind of enjoy that. It takes a lot to get me to dance, I have to say. They had to persuade me, and it took a lot of persuading.
I think Oscar would have loved it.
I really loved it.
He would have I hope he would have approved of our spin on his incredible play. I mean, it really is the most amazing words to say on stage.
Yeah, he'd be spinning in his grave in like a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I hope that Oscar Wilde would be filled with tears of joy, right?
Oh.
I feel like he would, everything that he couldn't say completely out loud, we're saying out loud. So hopefully he would love it and find it very funny.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I hope that Oscar Wilde would just be so elated that his audiences get to receive his work in this way.
Yeah.
And also know that his actors are having more joy than we can describe doing it.
It's very hard to second guess a genius like Oscar and to be arrogant and assume on his behalf. But I like to think that he would enjoy its slightly more transgressive elements. He himself stuffed the play with coded references that his gay friends would pick up on. I mean, many of them are not that widely known. I think a lot of people know that the word earnest was a code word amongst gay people for gay. But there are many other very cunning little things he puts into the lines. And so I think he would enjoy the queer inflections in our production and the fact that characters, particularly the young ones, can be contemporary while speaking these lines without it being a dissonance, without it going wrong, that the lines fit the attitude of the girls, because the girls in the original are the powerhouses. He was quite a feminist, Wilde, and encouraged his wife in her feminism, and I think you see that. So that's I think it's proof that it's not a museum piece as a Victorian comedy. It's a living thing.
The importance of being earnest continues here at the Noël Coward Theatre until the 10th of January 2026. As always, you can leave your thoughts about the show in the comments section down below, but please, for the love of Aunt Augusta's cucumber sandwiches, keep it kind. And I'll see you next time for What's on Stage. Very important question. Are you partial to cucumber sandwiches, Stephen?
I absolutely love cucumber sandwiches. I make them myself. I always have. Whether that's because I remember them from my first knowledge of the play, or whether because I just simply happen to like them. I think they're the best kind of a sandwich.
Queer undertones. I didn't spot them.
Really not? Well, maybe they were too subtle.